Hey, this is Ruben Lowing. I'm here in McAllen, Texas, Saturday morning. Just finished a run in the rain, and it would have been easy to stay in bed and make that excuse, but I know this guy named David Goggins. And I'm like, let's go run in the rain. And actually, it was a great. It felt good. My knees felt good. It was cool enough. It was nice. And that's kind of, that getting over that hurdle is always harder than it looks. No, looks harder than it is. And you just have to step over it. Doing our business is in this meeting mentality. It's all about the information and becoming part of the culture, right? And you don't really, they try to make a step-by-step process, right? But what happens when you do the steps and you're not getting the results? Well, there's little steps in between the obvious steps. All right, so the first breakthrough I had was learning to lead with the campaign, the 30 by 30 campaign, educating 30 million families over the next 30 years. We did a pilot. It took us 5 years to educate 1 million families from 2015 till July of 2020. And then they set the new goal, and that seemed kind of ominous, right? But since July, we've educated over 400,000 families. Right? That means we're way ahead of the old pace. We're not on track for 1 million yet, but the more you get, it compounds. Okay, and we teach out of this book, Saving Your Future. We've taught this book at Harvard Business School, Columbia Business School, the Oracle, and the FBI. Credibility, big time. And you go and you follow up. The majority of the time, they didn't look at that book. No problem. We're doing a workshop. We do workshops all the time, and they go over this book. Okay, and when's good for you? It takes about an hour, and you go and you register them, right, for that, and then you follow up. Actually, beforehand, you remind them, and then you follow up afterwards. Okay, and they do a lot of closing in those workshops and 7-step and the other trainings that we do. They're always promoting the opportunity in the business. Okay, and understanding that process, it makes it, here's what I'll tell you. When you send somebody that's saving your future book, and you follow up with them, that's not a cold lead anymore. It's really a warm lead, and they feel obligated. They feel bad because they didn't follow through, and you give them an out. Let's get on the workshop, right? And then if they don't get on that workshop, tell you what, if you really want to do this, if you really want this information, I can do it. I do it all the time. When's a good time that I can get you on Zoom and we can go through this. All right, and then you tried the subtle, soft approach all the time. You go for the close. Now, most people that haven't been in sales, right? They got manufacturing or customer service type jobs, right? They don't know what they're not comfortable. Nobody's comfortable with what they don't know. Okay, and they're gonna tell you, I don't have time. All right, well, if time wasn't a problem, would there be anything else? Okay, and then you say, okay, let's turn these tables. Let's put you in the boss's chair. If you had me, somebody who is relentless on the phone, all right, not afraid to talk to anybody, and you had Bernadette Kim, who's super knowledgeable about the products and the process working for you, how would you use us? Well, the answer is getting us in front of people. Okay, and if they're not going to jump on that too. Tell you what, let me show you the process, and then you take them through a financial needs analysis, right? And it's going to be harmless. In fact, they're going to be benefited by it. They're going to be able to see what they have, where their money's going, where they can, make some changes and free up some cash that, hey, now they can put it towards something. But then you got to disturb them. That used to always bother me. Disturb and intrigue, right? Oh, well, okay, that's great. We got you started saving, right? But let me show you what this is going to, this is what you're going to have at this time. That's not going to be enough. You need to make more money. Okay. Do you have any, would you be willing to work hard enough to make enough money to make up this difference for yourself? And who's going to say no to that, right? And then, okay, well, we are always looking for people, right? And we train you. And you can make a lot of money in this business, okay? And you can make enough. You can make enough to make up for where you're behind now in several ways, okay? Multiple streams of income, right? And then they're still going to have they're still not feeling comfortable talking to people. And hey, no problem. Remember, I'm working for you. Just get me on the phone with somebody. I'll get on the phone with you. We'll be on a two-way call, right? And you call, that your 3 a.m.er, that person that you got flat tire, need the gas 3 o'clock in the morning, and they're gonna come to help you out. So you ask them, hey, I need your help. That's why you use the help me script, okay? And they'll like, what? What did they start really listening? Well, I'm real excited about this new opportunity, right? I'm just learning it, so I got my trainer on here to kind of help explain it. So, hey, okay, this is what we do. We're have a campaign of educating 30 million families. You start getting to it, right? And you get them in that process, okay? And you get them to save in your future book. You schedule an appointment to go over it. That's your follow-up, right? And then and you get that going for a couple of their 3 a.m.ers, and hopefully they got enough credibility with them that by the time they follow up with the next side, hey, I already got some people on my team, right? And they don't know anything else but success then, right? See, that's why some people like real estate agents or accountants, they're holding on to that with a white knuckle grip. they've never done anything else in their life where they've had success like they've had in those industries. Okay, and they're not going to let go of that for nothing, because that's all they know, right? Well, there's so many similarities, all right, parallel information and understanding with our business to what those people do. Once they understand that, they will blow up. All right. Just thought you got my whole brain dump right there. Have a great Saturday.